other than that, and today I am selling my Porsche Macan after only 9 months. This will be the nicest vehicle I ever owned, but I want something faster. I plan on buying a BMW if I can find the one I want. After I tune it up, I should have about 500 horsepower. So I'm going to tell you a few things why I don't like about this vehicle. For being a high-class Porsche, that stock suspension sucks. This is like any other SUV. If I had to go back and buy this again, I would have bought the Porsche Macan GTS. It has the same horsepower, but the stock suspension is stiff. The guy who's buying it from me is really into high performance cars. He should have bought the GTS. It has stiff suspension and a few other stuff on it. But that was also $10,000 more used. I would have kept this vehicle a lot longer if I had the GTS. The transmission is great in here. I love the red interior. There's nothing too much I can complain about. But the gas mileage is getting about 16 since I added my high flow mufflers on it. Added the intake, the sharp tune. And another thing I don't like about this is the downpipe. And aftermarket downpipe is $2,000, but to install it, it takes, some people say 6 hours, some people say 9 hours. If I had it done at shop, that would be at least $1,000. So $3,000 for a downpipe for another 25-30 horsepower. That's stupid as ever. Oh yeah, and the audio system I have in here, it's the best bass I ever heard in my life. Sounds great. So that's pretty much it. Until I buy my BMW, I'm still looking every day. I have to buy one out of state because there's none in Pennsylvania. And no, I forgot to mention about this vehicle. For being a high-class Porsche Macan, as you know, it's new is $75,000 to $150,000. It only has a 3.0 V6. It's too damn slow for a high-class Porsche. That's another reason I'm selling it. Even though I got some margin, it's still too slow. I can go buy a Chevy or a Ford and get 340 horsepower. So in Pennsylvania, with all my mods, I tested the 0-60 time. I did it in 5.1. If you go on the car website, it says I should be doing it 4.6. That's if you go down south. So up here, I did it 5.1. Never did the quarter mile time, which I'll probably guess 13.1 maybe, 13.3. Okay. So I'm selling this for $30,000. KBB says I should be selling it for $29,000 to $34,000, which I'm selling kind of low, just so I can get a sale, I guess. So I'm taking that $12,000 loss. I paid $42,000 plus tax, so $45,000 cash in full, no financing, 9 months ago. So after I sell it, I should have about $50,000 in my bank. So when I get by my BMW, it should be around, I want a 17 or 18. So that should be about 37,000 maybe. I'll be paying that cash in full. What I really want is a 22 coming out. It's coming out as an all-wheel drive BMW M3, but that's gonna be $80,000 new. I'm not spending $80,000, so I'll probably wait 5 years. Then I plan to keep this at least 3 years. So after 3 years, maybe I can buy the BMW M3. Okay. So I had this posted on eBay, Craigslist, and Facebook. Probably got 10 offers on this. Most of them were offering me 25 to 26,000, which that's the same price I can got from the dealership, which I told them. KBB says 29 to 34,000. I'm selling for 30, which is kind of low, because I got mine with intake and copy, and if I trade it in, it would give me less. I'll have to put everything back to stock. Most of my offers came from eBay, so that's the best place to sell your vehicle. A few from Facebook, but so besides this guy who wants to buy it today, another guy from New York said he'll buy it. First he offered me and said I'll give you 20,000 cash. Is he retarded? 20,000? That's not even close to what I had 30,000. Then I told him it's 30,000 for him. My trading value is 25. Oh, then he said I'll offer you 27. Then finally he agreed to 30,000, which the other guy came to see the same day. Then today's 3-4 days later, he's buying. So the other guy from New York would have bought it, but he wanted to pay me $30,000 in cash. I hope the money was actually real money. I'll have to take a picture of a driver's license so he doesn't scam me if I did it that way. I told him I want a bank cashier check. That's the safest way to go. And now I'm talking about the dating life of having a Porsche. Does it really get you women? For me, very little, because I'm stubborn mad. I'm gonna tell you some stories now. Had it for 9 months. So I made a dating site profile and I advertised I have a Porsche. Because without advertising, I can't get no dates whatsoever. So I'll advertise, hey, I got a Porsche. Oh. Yeah, I got a Porsche. I'd love to take you out on a date. So I finally actually got getting some replies back now. Some of them said maybe. Actually had a few dates. One being an 18-year-old. Me being in my 30s, where can I get an 18-year-old in my life at? Nowhere. Impossible. I can't even get anybody under the age of 25. I had a date with an 18-year-old. The date went good. We went back to her place after the date, so you know what happened there. Then on the second date, she texted me and she wanted me to pay her to go out with her, if you know what I mean. Because then she talked to her friends, oh, he has a Porsche. Oh yeah, you should charge your money. So that doesn't make any sense. So I'm not going out and getting with her. then this other one, she was in her 30s. And on the first date, she was trying to take me shopping and spend money on her just because I have a Porsche. I was spending probably about $80 on her at that shopping place. Then she also took me home, but then after that she wanted to charge me money too for going out with her. I'm not going out with her then. So out of all the days, I could not find our relationship. They all wanted me to pay them for sex or something. So this is for a singles guy vehicle only. If you're a married woman, you have a husband, and you're watching this, do not let him buy a Porsche. He will cheat on you. I'm telling you already. There's a higher chance of me cheating having a nice vehicle like a Porsche or a Lamborghini or a Land Rover or something. The chances are, because you're going to have women coming up to you. Not me, because I stutter too much. But any other guy, do not, this is for a single guy's vehicle only. I'm telling you already. Just like my one friend Jesse. I'm telling you the truth right now. This vehicle is not for you. I even told him, don't buy it off me. Because he's married. He'll end up cheating. I'm telling you already. So also, someone at my job, I'm not going to give any details, but I asked them out 2 times before I had a Porsche. First time she said yes, then she blew me off though. She gave me a phone number and blew me off. After that, 2 months later, she blew me off. Now all of a sudden I had a Porsche. She came up and asked me out on a date. How about that one? But then she went to the casino and she had me spend $300 on her. And yet she wouldn't even kiss me. Then the second time she wanted me to spend money again. I said I'm not doing it. Then she didn't want to go out with me no more. Another gold digger. So besides her, there's probably 100 employees, 50 of women. Having a Porsche didn't change it whatsoever. I bet you I can drive into my job with a Lamborghini and it's still going to change a damn thing. Now maybe if I had $1 million, if they knew I won the lottery and I had a Lamborghini, then possibly I'd say it might change at my job. But just having a Porsche didn't change nothing whatsoever. The guy that bought my Porsche drives this. Man, that's super fast. Now I'm driving the road in my mom's 2001 Ford Escort. This will do 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. Man, is that fast. Probably do a quarter mile in probably 18 seconds. It's only about 100 horsepower. So anyways, I'm glad I met that guy. He's hope me and him can be friends now. Say he goes to coal meets and stuff, so I'm gonna need at least tune my BMW up as much as possible to keep up, because he drives pretty damn fast. Driving home, he was doing by an average of 85 miles per hour. So within the first 30 days, I'm gonna do the intake and ECU, I know. That's 450 horsepower. Drive that for about a week, 2 weeks. Get the downpipe and do Porsche to the turbo, or get the whole turbo done. So I'll have a little bit over 500 horsepower. Horsepower is fine in BMW now. I'm gonna have to buy that state. Have it shipped in. Every day I'm on Auto Trader and eBay trying to find one. Has to be all-wheel drive and automatic. That's still it has to be under 45,000. I would like to get an Audi S3, but cheapest I found was 48,050. That's too much for me. Even though I'll have 50, I don't want to spend every penny in my bank account. So I don't know why Rico is as good as the BMW.